Broski got me. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in me, she just made a beat. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posting with my this say yeah.
I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures.
Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a G, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. On the industry advice, I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Throwing on their first play. It's taken in by Eckler. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Now Daniels off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the road. He's got it. Complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Complete out to the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Trying to run in, Eckler. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
An option give to Robinson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Daniels now. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Running on 2nd with White. Finds a seam past the 15. And he takes this one up just shy of the 20 to the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Forced out to his right. Got Evans, it's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Searches from the pocket. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Bucks ready to send it away on 4th as Jake Camarda runs on to punt it. Takes it in at the 26. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Commanders will go on offense. Now start the drive with Eckler. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To left sideline, complete. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Bucky Irving now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. His ball's caught by Palmer. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the gun, a run for White. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Play fake, it's Mayfield. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Mike Sandler still makes the play. At the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give now to White. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he touched him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Able to hit Palmer, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Out of the gun, White. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Mayfield now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 2-score game early. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. Mayfield will look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Pressure coming. Baker. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. To the right side, complete. Big gain here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. From the gun, it's Daniels. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Again, Daniels to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Daniels. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Bucs will be backed up pretty deep to start this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throwing again is Baker. Escapes the pocket by a man, and now he's in the clear. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Baker out of the pistol. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Up the middle, here goes White. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Baker now off the play fake. This one's taken in by Otten. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. White trying this straight ahead. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Got a man, Palmer has it. And he'll go down here at the 16. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Gm1.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They're going to toss it to Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And the Commanders will have a first. Throwing from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Able to find Ertz. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Commanders pushing for a score before the break. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Couldn't connect there, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that takes them to 3rd down. Daniels now against a blitz. He has the first over the middle. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Now here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. He'll get this complete to White. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 3 now. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback.
He's got it inside the 10. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, here's Baker. He's on the move. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Mayfield. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. On target to Godwin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Baker now from the gun. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield with a blitz coming. Evans brings in the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Hauled in by Godwin. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. And he finishes off the play by taking it in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. closer now on the scoreboard. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. First and 10. Daniels from the pistol. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 now. Got his target. It's Otten. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. A run now with White. Works his way to the 35. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Throw caught at the 6. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
White on 1st and goal. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one's going to hit the turf.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now Daniels off the play action. He's got it, room to run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Daniels on first down. He puts everything behind this one. Brought in inside the 20. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's caught, Eckler. It's inside the 10. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on...
And he gets in, touchdown! The Commanders take a 13-point lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Baker now. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So they're left with 4th down here. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Looking to return from the 29. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
The beauty of defense tackles is they come in all shapes and sizes, from 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in their football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that, well, those guys are real hard to find.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Chased out to his right. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Hand off now to Eckler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Daniels to throw on fourth. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Godwin sent in motion right. Running for the marker on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Mayfield now from the gun. He'll get this complete to White. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, here's Baker. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has a man. It's Ertz. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. We've reached the end of 3 in our... One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Eckler running dead ahead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Staying with Eckler. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Here's Robinson. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on second and goal. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Baker now from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it sets up second down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Got Evans, it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Nice pass complete over the middle to the tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Baker throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Has room into the secondary. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Mayfield to throw again. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row. Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
He's throwing for it! And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Ertz reels it in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be good for a Washington first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Daniels on first down. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 35 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first. Got his target, it's Zacchaeus. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws. Defense selling out to flood the middle. They just toss it right on outside. Sometimes you got to win that edge on a short field for this to work out. And that time, they did exactly that.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Stays in the pocket. This is caught inside the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Big moment coming up here for the Buccaneers. They're going for 2. Baker now. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Eckler. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Throwing now, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. It's taken in by Eckler. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Commanders up by 8. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Robinson up the middle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He rolls to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate. Buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Back to throw. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They've got first down from the 31. On the run, it's Eckler. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Getting out to his left. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Setting up to pass. He was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. Takes this in at the 25. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they're going to take over possession. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Hauled in by Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Now to throw. On target to Godwin. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime...
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the fumble recovery is made. That was their chance to take a field goal out of the picture altogether, Brock. But now, really got to buckle down and keep them out of field goal range.
Isn't this just the NFL, Kate?
It is.
I mean, every single week it seems like we're into these one possessions at the end of the game, situations that matter. And now what matters for this defense is to keep the explosive plays to a minimum. Make this other team earn it if they're going to move down the field and, in fact, kick that game-winning field goal.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. And they'll take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. And they'll kneel this down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now
I said, okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. I ain't on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said, loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature.